Are you listening?
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
We got a hillbilly and a taco Tony. Whoa. Hope you got your coffee, your libations. Help you enjoy the morning wake up. You need to put that water through a filter. A coffee filter.
Yep.
I'm drinking tea this morning, sadly.
That's all right. You know, if you're selective about your teas, there are teas with caffeine in it. That's almost as good as coffee.
Yep.
Yeah. Plus, tea is supposedly the healthier option. Supposedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love my coffee. I like my diabetic friendly sugar. It's really sweet. Love it. The creamer. No chocolate. We're out of chocolate.
Yeah, I had my coffee this morning.
Yep. You had a coffee this morning.
Yep.
Remember, we had an episode specifically saying you're on the coffee show without coffee.
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Hillbilly hadn't brought me my second cup yet.
What? What about doing stuff for yourself?
Well, it's kind of hard when you jump from one stream straight into another.
One stream straight into the other. James Willis, what's up? I had my own comment. Oops. James Willis, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. To you. Good morning. Happy unbirthday to you. To you. All right.
Hello, James. Fancy seeing you here.
Now, if you didn't know, James is the coolest subscriber. So we have a beautiful day, a wonderful day. Every day in the neighborhood is a good day for you, for me. I'm happy that you're here, get to join. And today's deck of the day we'll get to later was brought to us by Taco Tony. But then I'm still working on the sponsorship thing, waiting on some video clips and stuff, seeing how things, more communications. But it seems like it's coming together pretty well.
Cool.
Keep you updated on that. Then to update you, soon I'll be working on the auction materials for those people who are interested in buying vintage Magic cards to help support the channel and getting play mats and stuff to give away. Because, that stuff ain't cheap. Then looking for help. But that'll be in the future. More on that later on. How are you doing, Hellbilly?
Doing actually pretty good today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Played some pretty good decks today in the arena. Left ended the stream on a win, which is pretty good when you can do that.
Oh, nice.
Other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. How are you doing, Taco?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds awesome. Sounds amazing. And you know what else is amazing is where you can find some sweet Magic the Gathering swag. You can go to carnsartopia.com, carnsartopia.com. That's right, carnsartopia.com, where you can find sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags like this super fast Tortoise dice bag here, $45 plus $5 shipped. I know that because it's been paid and shipped. And the Hillbilly's showing off his dice bag because he loves that dice bag so much he wants to hold it. These dice bags hold about 2 pounds of dice. They're handcrafted, high-quality dice bags. And by Valentine's Day, you can get the special on these dice bags, these lined vinyl dice bags that are $60, normally $75, but by Valentine's Day, you can get them for $60 plus $5 shipped for your sweet partner that you love. So, want to show your partner that you love them? Get them a sweet vinyl dice bag. But if you're looking to gear out your backpack, your hat, maybe put a little lapel pin on your shirt, you can get sweet lapel pins from carnsartopia.com. So you can get the salty one, which I'd wear all the time if I had that one particularly right now. Hell admit one. I love that one too. You're looking between $5-8, and that is what that is. $5-8, $5 for the smaller ones, $8 for the bigger ones. Like that. That dragon pin's like that big. It's pretty cool, and it's amazing. And you can find all this cool, sweet Magic the Gathering dice bags, dice boxes, all that at cardsotopia.com. Shill the sponsor. Sponsored segment brought to you by cardsotopia.com. Before I started the show, I just ate a pickle. I don't know how relevant that is, but I thought I'd share that information.
Alrighty then.
It was Vlasic. All right. Let's see. Oh, some cool things coming up. We know what this first segment of the day is, Hillbilly.
This is it.
Card of the day.
Whoa! So Hillbilly shared this in our Discord. Yes, we have a Discord. If you don't know, there's a link in the description below where you can join our Discord. There's Andrag the Quake Mole that he shared with us. He was very excited about this card. He loves this card. He thinks it's really cool. I might have a little opposing opinion, but the artwork on it is sure pretty nifty.
Yep.
So why did you like this card, Hillbilly?
Well, I like it because you're able to do an extra combat phase.
If it's blocked. You should read the card.
All right. For 2 red and a green, you can cast Enzrak, the Quake Mole. Legendary creature, Mole God. Whenever Enzrak, the Quake Mole, becomes blocked, untap each creature you control. Add to this combat phase, there is an additional combat phase. And if you pay 3, 4, 5, 7, then you can pay 7, and it must be blocked.
Yeah.
And with it having green in it, green is easy to ramp into your color. So you can get your land pretty dang on quick.
Right, that's true. You can get your land pretty dang on quick. Dang nabbit.
Dag Blaggy, this is such a good card in my opinion.
And with it being an 8/4, it could kill almost any creature out there.
Hell yeah. So, my thoughts on this card. You love it. I think it's mid-range pretty good. It's a 4-mana 8/4 without any form of evasion, like no trample. You have to upgrade this card by putting like Alpha Authority on it to make sure it can only be blocked by 1 creature. It dies to a lot of mid-range creatures, but if it's blocked, you still get the extra combat, which I like. Like the mana sink, it's all right. I think this card is draft gold standard. It's going to be pretty mid-range. I think you'll see it played because 4-mana 8/4 is nothing to scoff at. But a 1/1 can block this all day long, and Tokens deck will block the heck out of this strategy.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say this. Green is known for putting trample on their creatures, so I believe there's many ways that you could put trample on this.
Oh yeah, so when I look at this card, I think of the Voltron strategies.
Yep.
You know, like
yeah.
Because like, believe it or not, there's a card that recently was from the latest Ixalan set that costs 3 mana, costs 2 generic and a red. Can't remember the name of it. You get a creature +1/+1 for a strike, and it discovers 3 when it enters the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
That on this creature, saucy.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, there are several good cards out there already that go great with this card to make it even better than what it is. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a good card. It is a great card.
Mm-hmm.
But there's even cards out there to make this card even greater.
Right. Like the only thing I think would have been better with this card is if you paid that mana sink in it, and then it gave you an extra combat stat.
Yep.
But it's a mole. It wants to dig around. It wants you to dig for options. Makes sense. Mole things do mole things.
Yep.
Puns be puns. All right. Now for the picture of the day. I found this one on Google. And I'm like, Hillbilly likes his coffee this way. Likes his trucker coffee. No kidding.
Like my coffee black, just like my magic.
That's right. Castles kill spells. I don't think this cup is really supposed to be magic related, but I looked at it and I saw it. I'm like, I need this cup of life, even though I do not drink my coffee black 98% of the time. I like my creamers, sugars, and flavorings when possible. I love strong coffee, so I love the taste of coffee in my fixed coffee. But
I agree to disagree.
You can agree to disagree all you want.
Because look at that picture of that skull. Reminds you of the black mana symbol.
Yep, it's based off the magic symbol, but it's not exactly because they didn't get the copyrights to use the magic symbol. I know because I've dealt with that issue myself before. But it's very magic related. But like the website that it came from was for like witchcraftery kind of things. It was interesting. Like I don't know, like I'm not looking dark depths to sell my soul anywhere or anything like that, or anything I don't understand. It's just a fun magic thing that I found. I thought it was cool. Thought it was cool. So, the topic of the day. We reached the topic of the day, and the topic today is the best time to collect MTG is now for players. And in private chat, let me scoot over there. My monologue is there. The best time to collect Magic the Gathering cards is now for people who play the game. When card prices are cheap, if you want to play the game, if you got the money, buy the singles you want now. I'm not saying to collect for monetary value or short-term gains, but for building up decks, collecting staple cards. If Magic the Gathering is so cheap, as people proclaim, buy the game pieces you need more of, trade for more card fodder, get them amazing deck pieces. Yes, this is commentary, but really, it is a good time to buy the singles you want. Buy the cards at their cheapest, the staple cards, that are worth playing in your decks. If you ask me, collect to invest in the future deck builds on the cheap end for whatever format you play, or for whatever format you play. So, that is my little monologue of the intro to this whole story, this whole show. Because there's a lot of collectors out there who are telling you to buy the certain cards, certain pieces that are guaranteed to go up in value. But there's a lot of pieces that get ignored and that are cheap. You know what's cheap? Board wipes are cheap. Yep. Board wipes are strong.
Yeah.
I have a deck that has like 7 board wipes in it, and it seems to pull like a handful of them most of the time. So people think I'm just like this board wipe god in Magic. And especially since the deck itself is a Joda deck, and it runs a lot of asymmetrical board wipes where I destroy my opponent's boards more than my own. It's pretty good. Because I run Joda Archmage Eternal, and he's the guy who says he can play Wooburg rather than the spell. The spell's cost. So I run cards like Ruinous Blast or Ingruk's Wake or Plague Wind, because for 5 mana, that's great value.
Yeah.
I think there's another card that does that as well.
Fist of Suns.
Yep. Actually got one of those in my binder.
Hell yeah. Fist of Suns is really good. I have that in the deck as a secondary option. It costs 3 mana, so it costs less than Joda. Like 1 mana less. It's colorless and does what you want. I even got a Morphon in the deck. Thank you to James Willis, who gave that to me as a birthday gift. Sweet addition. My Joda deck was my first Jurassic Park based deck. It's not a strictly dinosaurs deck, but it's based off some reanimation, self-mill, things that fit the theme of Jurassic Park, the story, and the win condition is smashing with dinos. Yay. Yes, James Willis. Super fast Taurus, the board wipe king. Hell yeah. I think it's cool. All right. So you guys have any ideas of cards? Let me do this. Give me a second. Let's go to boom. All right. Nope. I don't want to give you my phone number to have a chance to win $500. All right. See. Present screen. Share screen. Boom. Boom. All right. So we're at cardkingdom.com.
Cool.
I'm going to search up a card. You can get Dreadbore for $1.79.
Wow.
Dreadbore is a staple removal spell. Let me pull it up, make it bigger so you can see it. $1.79, about $2. You get Dreadbore. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. This is a staple in Rakdos decks. Pick these up. This card might not be reprinted for a while. Who knows? You wouldn't want to buy this for monetary value. This will be up like $10 in the future. No, you want to play this in one of your decks. It's a really solid removal spell. It's only sorcerer speed, but it does what you want. And also, looking down here for $5, you can get a cool secret layer version. That's fairly cheap. People are complaining about the prices, but right now I think is the best time to pick up these cheap cards.
Oh yeah.
Now, let's look up another card, right?
Wrath of God.
Or I spelled Wrath of God. Sorry. Wrath of God. Not that version. Not that version. But skimming down. Here we go. This is a foil. I love foils. This is a launch foil. But you can find versions of Wrath of God for like $2-3.
Wow.
It's a 4-mana board wipe. One of the best board wipes in the game. Destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Now, I know regeneration is not a big thing in standard versions of Magic or the more modern age of Magic, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty cheap. Board wipes are necessary, and 4-mana board wipes are nothing to scoff at. That's why I'm excited about the new board wipe in the Karlov Manor set. This is a solid staple card. Grab this card. So I'm just showing you examples of cards. The cards like I would grab if I had the money. I would grab these cards, or I'd trade for these cards. Because they're always staple in decks. Like I always need a Wrath of God. I always need a removal spell.
Yep.
Like let me show you down here. Now here's a non-foil version, still $3, but I like the artwork. This is from the vault artwork. Give me a second.
Nice.
Still very cheap. Wrath of God is probably not be reprinted for a bit. Might go up in value for a while, but it might see reprinted in a commander deck one day. Who knows? This is not the kind of thing you're investing in for monetary value. It's the kind of thing you're investing in for play value.
Right.
Yeah. Now, is there any card you guys would like to highlight or look at to see what the price is of?
A good board wipe, I'd say, is Vandal Blast. For all those pesky artifacts.
Let's see. Then I'll spell Vandal. There we go. Bloop. $5, but you can get a version for $4. Here we go. Well, that's out of stock. They're buying it for $5. So about $5, $4.49. Still a cheap card. I know this was reprinted not so long ago, and this card's hard to reprint just anywhere. But $5. This is a good price for it actually, because it used to be $10. 1 mana, destroy all artifacts you don't control if you overload it. Pretty solid. I like it.
Yeah.
Right? So this is one of those cards you should pick up. Like $5 is not like super cheap for a person like me, but $5 is a fair range for like a mid-range price for someone as poor as me. So that is worth picking up for $5, especially in a deck that runs red, destroying an artifact or all artifacts your opponents control.
Okay, let's go over here recent. Farewell.
Farewell. You're looking at $12.99 for that version. $10, $14. It's an expensive version. They're all out of stock and they're asking good money.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. Out of stock. The only version in stock is Feral Arms. Yep. Oh, $12.99. Nah, that's not a horrible price, but it's still a chunk of price. That's over $10 mark. One of the best board wipes in the game. $12, $13 here. I would pick this up. $30, I'd trade for it if I needed to. It is one of the best board wipes because you can choose one or more. So you can choose exile artifacts or all creatures or all enchantments or all graveyards, and you can choose any amount of those options you want. So you can just exile artifacts and creatures, or you can exile artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or all creatures and graveyards. So you can mix and match there, however you
You
want.
can choose all of them.
Yep, that's right. Now let's look up another card that I think is worth. Boom. And where are we?
There it is.
$4. You can get damn. $4. Get damn. 2 black. Destroy target creature. A creature destroyed this way can't be regenerated. Overload. Wrath of God price. $4. This card is pretty solid in the Warzov deck. In fact, if it's not in the Vampire deck, which I think it is. It's been a while since I looked at the deck. I'll look at it more. When
I got it. It's in the Vampire deck.
But this is a solid removal spell. Cheap, less than $5. Like, there's a lot of powerful cards out there if you go digging are worth less than $5. Like right here. Boom. Click on it. Path to Exile, $2. Staple removal card. 1 mana, exile target creature. Its opponent, that creature's controller searches for land. Then you got let's check this out. There you go. Void Slime, this version, $1.29. This is a good counter spell. It's removal. Blue is removal, countering. 1 green, 2 blue, counter target spell, activate ability or trigger ability. $1.49 is pretty solid. Boop, boop. Go pick that up. All right. Is there any card you want to look at, Taco?
Not really.
All right. Let me look at these options here. Boom. Oh, here's a card that's cheap. It came in the dinosaur deck, but this card's worth picking up copies of. About $2.50, $3, rounded up. Rhythm of Wilds is a staple piece I'd pick up for the Gruul decks. Gruul decks are pretty good. And thinking of staple cards, if you're running Teamer Ascendancy is solid. I run this in my 5-color deck because I love haste engines. You can ask James. He sent me plenty of fervor, and all been used. Creatures control have haste. Whenever a creature's power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, draw under your control, draw a card. If this card does not see much reprint, it's going to go up. That's all I can say. It's pretty solid. This is a pretty solid card for us. I love it just in general. It's a haste engine that draws you cards, and Tortoise loves drawing cards. And I scout down here. Love Tutors, $4. So let's say around $5. $5. You can get yourself Sarkhan's Triumphs. They're sold out. They're usually like $1 or $2 more what they're asking for when they're out of stock. So Sarkhan's Triumphs, 2 generic and red. Search your library for a dragon creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle your library. Solid pickup. Pretty amazing. All I'm doing is just trying to showcase staple cards. Here's another staple card. Let's say it's around $6. Crooks of Fate. It's a 5-mana black board wipe. Solid. Pick it up. You want it. Man, I can't believe they're sold out. Let me see. There's other versions. Show all versions. All right. They're just out of stock on Crooks of Fate. People are buying them up. Except this version, $8. This is a sweet version. Look at that. $8. One available. Add the
Archive.
Yeah. So this is foil etched. This is probably one of those where the very few parts that are foiled. But it's pretty solid. You know what also is cheap? Day of Judgment. This version is pretty cool. It's foiling. This one's not foil, but there's a little bit of foiling on it. $3 gets you this cool version of Day of Judgment. Your vampires deck need this card. This is an amazing board wipe. It's just a less powerful Wrath of God, but it's still the same thing. It destroys all creatures, but these creatures can be generated. Still solid, still pretty good. One card I'd pick up for those people who are running Mardu. All right, what am I picked up the wrong card. Oh man, that card was cheap when I bought it. No, okay, it's no longer cheap, but it's still $13. Destroy all non-land permanents your opponent's control. That much mana. This card used to be like, when I bought this card, it was like $1.50. Value. All right, another card. All right, $1.79. Ingrick's Wake. Just as good as Ruinous Blast about. Destroy all creatures you don't control and all planeswalkers you don't control. Solid card. Cost 7, 8, 9 mana, but there's always discounts, especially like Grixis Spells Matters and stuff. Hillbilly's been looking at Spells Matters lately. He's like, this card reduces your sorcery costs and all that. Yeah, in Grixis deck, those sorcery reductions will make this cost cheaper and more powerful. Keep an eye on this card just in case, because this card might go up in those Grixis decks. But this card is pretty solid. Boom. Bing. Let me exit out because we're done. Because I don't want to waste the show looking at cards all day long. Jim, that guy's always sending you a bunch of jank. It's the best jank in the world, Home Skillet. All right. So what do you think about that idea? Hillbilly and Taco? Like, you know, if you wanted to get into collecting, collect the cards that are cheap for deck building.
Yeah.
Yes.
You never know when they're going to go up. You collect them for value. You never know when they're going to go up.
Right. Yeah. So you were saying, Taco?
Oh, nothing.
So now I'm not saying collectors are bad or anything. I'm not trying to dog on any collectors, but because there are people who are collecting out there to collect for value, collect those big money cards, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Like you can collect your guy's cradle, but you know what? I know it's kind of unspoken rule not to build land destruction, but there's a lot of people who run a little bit of land destruction in their decks that can destroy that guy's cradle. A guy's cradle costs like $600+ and there's a 50-cent molten stone that destroys a land. You know what I'm saying? So when I say go for the staples, go for the cards that win you games, that clear the way, that fix your deck to help win. It seems like a good strategy. Even if you ping life down. Boom boom. Oh yeah. You guys got anything else to add that you want to add to that while I do something really quick?
Nope.
No.
All right. So I was going to do something quick, then I realized it takes more effort. Staples hold up their prices. DJ, what's up? Hello, DJ.
Hello, DJ.
What's up, DJ?
Mr. DJ, long hair. He's in the house. There you go. We got your little theme song. All right. So, you know, getting these magic cards and stuff are pretty cool. You know, when you get magic cards, you're going to want to buy dice for counters and you're going to want to buy other little things. And you can go to carnsotopia.com to buy sweet Magic Gathering dice bags like this one for $45 plus $5 shipped. Or you can get this sweet lined vinyl dice bag special edition to the shop for $60. That's $15 off its normal price. And you're getting it for Valentine's Day. You know, it's sad. Just to interrupt here. Every time I think of Valentine's Day, I think of songs like by Linkin Park or other bands, and they're kind of depressing. But, you know, now I'm married, I think of Valentine's Day, and I think of it differently. But the songs that come to my head are not that happy. All right. You can get these lapel pins, salty lapel pins, dragon lapel pins, $5 to $8 a piece. I really like this one. But you can always get your dice bags at carnsartopia.com. Carnsartopia.com. Surprised Hillbilly didn't shut off his bag again.
Yep, it's right here.
Yeah, look there. Dag, like it. That's right. Yeah, see, I don't mind him showing that bag. I'm the one who designed that logo.
Yeah, you did. You sure
Like,
did. Design.
every time he shows that dice bag off, it's a flex my direction.
Yep.
DJ's awake before 10 a.m. at his time. Nice.
You must be sick.
Probably had a late night. Oh, and today is Saturday. Probably gonna get some Commander games going on. Games have fun. So it's like I have a Commander game tonight at 8 p.m. If any of you want to join in, 8 p.m. CST Iowa time, same Hillbilly's time. Him and I share a time zone. And at 2 o'clock, Hillbilly will have his game. And I plan on being there because today is a late day for the wife to sleep in. So I plan on being there and playing a game.
And if anybody else wants to jump in, all they got to do is be in my Discord. They can send me a message, and I'll send them a link to the table.
Yep. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome. But now, looking at the time, it is time for the deck of the day. We're going to get to the deck of the day, which is shown to us by Taco Tony, but it is sponsored by Red Cup Leather unofficially at the moment. But when we get the video clip made where we can chill out like you see in every other segment, it'll be because we're going to the deck of the day. Deck of the day. There's my little song. All right, there you go here. And it's called Fright Night. So, the deck is led by Garnet Blood Fisted Keld. It costs 2 generic, black, 2 red, 4/3. Whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, Garnet deals 1 damage to each opponent, which is pretty solid. Now, Drain, well, I guess this is like life drain creatures that work off this trigger. You got Agent of Iron Throne. You got Bastion of Remembrance, which is solid. Blood Artist, can't complain. Stern Conrad. You got Vindictive Vampire. You got Vrasan Executioner Thane. Zilport Cutthroat. Love it.
Nice.
Diamond Pickaxe. You know, since you're here, there's a mask, Taco, from one set. There's a red mask artifact that when a quick creature dies, it deals a damage. I can't remember. It costs 2 mana. But anyways, that's a good card anyways, this whole thing right here. Create the treasure token. I understand that. All right. Draw cards. Altar's Reap. Love it. Braids. Arson Nightmare. You mean guy. Deadly Dispute. Indulgent Tormentor. Love that card. Liliana Dreadhorde General. Need a copy of that myself. Loth Spider Queen. Obnixilis. Captain Kingpin. Oh, I see why you did that, because you're going to ping people for a damage. Phyrexian Vivisector. Yeah. Read the Bones. Classic. Sign in Blood. And Village Rites. I'm not going to go through the lands because lands are pretty basic, but I'll get a shout out to coffers here. Like, land bases are usually pretty fixed. Yeah, Stats Will. That's in the deck. You got Soul Shatter for removal. Powerstone Fracture, which is solid. I like Powerstone Fracture a lot. Mayhem Devil. Nice. Ooh, Massacre Worm. I remember when this guy used to be like the big threat. You know, you could possibly run a Massacre Girl in this deck too. Feed the Swarm.
This is all just cards that I currently own.
No, you're good. You're good. This is why we go through decks.
If I get her, I'll probably throw her in. Nice.
Got Chain Reaction. Blasphemous Act, one of my favorite board wipes of all time. I used to run that in Turbo Fog. Whoop. Archfiend of Depravity. Whoop, whoop. Good board wipe. All right. Now, you got 2 tutors here. You got Profane Tutor, Diabolic Tutor. Good. And you got Annex, Herald of the Forge, Chandra's Acolyte of Flame, Drivoid Carnage Dominus, pretty solid. Got True Soul Zealot. Nice. Yellow Ghost, Hand of Hatred. Legion War Boss. Love it. Raphael, Fiendish Savior. Siege Gang Commander. Squee, Dubious Monarch. Herbarask's Forge. Hell yeah. Bolduvan, Aristocated for Recursion. I love Recursion, dude. Blood Soaked Champion. Chainer Nightmare Adept. Clay Revenant. Hell yeah. Colt Conscript. Emergency Weld. Got Gutter Bones. Reassemble Solid Skeleton. Yeah. True story. Usually I'll let reassembling skeleton hit me over and over so you can't get the death trigger and bring them back. Unearth. Love it. Unearth. And we got, for protection, we got Brash Hunter. You could possibly also run a Stuffy Doll in this deck. Possibly. Like, Brash Hunter is just a red Stuffy Doll with a cool ability attached to it. It's a little better. Cardu Doomscourge. And we got Phoenix Chick. It's like, hear me roar. It's actually a pretty good looking deck. Like, other than the, other than the few things I mentioned, I think this deck's pretty solid. Like, the only things I mentioned are things I just thought of as I was looking at the deck. So I'm not telling you to change this deck. This deck looks pretty good. I like it.
That Obnixilis.
Yeah.
It's going to get even better. That works the pings. There's a new enchantment coming out that's going to work with that Obnixilis. Every time a creature comes into the battlefield, you ping your opponent for 1.
Oh, I missed this section. Ramp, Arcane Signet, Black Market, Commander Sphere, Dark Writ, Fellware Stone. Ooh, that's me. Your step creature treasure token for each creature that dies. Oh, this guy's pretty good in this deck.
Oh, yes, he
Mahadi
is.
Emporium
Yes,
Master,
he is.
Soaring, and Talisman of Indulgence. Like it. Sorry, I other than the lands, I usually try to go through everything because I like how they really divide it up, so it lets you know how the deck runs.
Yep.
What I don't understand is why is Drivnod in the token section?
I don't know. Well, let's see. Where's the token section?
Right where it says under.
Right here. All these cards are in the token section. Drivnod. Right. I have no clue.
That is weird.
That is weird. That is funky. I see what you're saying because everything else here really creates a token of some sort. Yeah. Oh man. Like, I can mention cards all day for this deck, but I really wouldn't know what to pick out. You know what I'm saying? This is a really tight build. I like it. Like, because I was thinking Impact Trimmers. Boom, Impact Trimmers. But
it took me 2 months to make this deck.
Yeah, I'm like, where are you going to put Impact Trimmers? This build is really tight. Pretty cool. And that, my friends, have been the deck of the day.
Cool.
Boop, boop, bing. Thank you, Taco. That was pretty cool.
It was.
Thank you for your opinions on it.
Yeah.
It was a nice looking deck.
Yeah. James, not up. I'm still up. Been making a Jund Dino deck. I am missing some staples, so working around. You're making a Jund Dino deck, are you? Full of aspirations. Because Naya has all the support.
TCG dude, what's up?
TCG dude. Staples hold up my pants. That's right. That's funny. No. And now. Whew, what a fun-filled day. I mean, I think the show's been quite successful so far. I did something. All right. Then.
DJ.
All right. Then we're going to the next segment of the show.
Is it time for the move?
What? Right. We're at the mover shakers looking at the top 5 cards in standard going up. We got Herbarask going up to 1344. plus 8%, meaning people are playing him in Commander and Standard. He's doing really good. Plus 20,
Nice.
yeah, plus 3% at 23.19. We got Roaming Throne. Woo woo. I can't believe how expensive the card is. I'm glad I got the one copy. I do. I mean, it's good trade fodder if I never use it. Cruelty Gix plus 11%. That's a big movement for 472. Must be people are pushing to see what the price is going for. Cruelty Gix is solid. Target opponent reveals. Oh, one of those cards. No wonder why I don't play it. All right. I don't like making people discard cards. Agatha's Soul Conjurer going up 1%, 45.54. It's just chilling up top. Not much movement going on there. But the biggest mover is Glissa Sunslayer, plus, 443 going up plus 9%. People are playing with this card to see how it works. Pretty solid, pretty good. I like it. Top 5 cards going down this week in Standard is a Venerated Rot Priest. It's gone up because it's all excitement. It's 480 down 13%, so it's adjusting at the moment. Out of Card Waste down 6% to 773. Maybe the deck's not working out. Who knows? But this is still a good land. Jetmir's Garden down 1%. It's really just chilling, sitting there without much movement. Deathcap Glade 20 down 2%, 2023. It's more like normalizing to a $20 card at the moment. People are playing it. People are wanting it. We got Plaza Heroes down 3%, 961. Plaza Heroes just chilling right there, just chilling. Not really much movement, but it looks like something dropped really deep, and that was down 12% to 220. Line War Waste. This is one of those cards that is cheap. You should buy these cards as a staple for your deck building in the future. Go
I have
for it.
4 of those in my binder right now.
Whoop whoop. If I was running a deck that needed this land, I'd try trading you. All right. Now, top 5 cards moving up in Modern because Modern is one of the other best formats out there. You got Manama School's Water's Edge going up again, 52.82 to plus 6%. This card's been moving up and up. Watch out. Wizards might see this and print it in a special set. Yeah. All right. Warren Kleck's Voice of Hunger, plus 19%, 835. This is a good card. $8 for this card is solid. Warren Kleck's Voice of Hunger, go grab it. All right. 1829 plus 8%. You got Shizo Death at Storehouse. Doing pretty good. Chilling. It's seen play. I think Commander's taking this, but Modern's also taking this too. There's a Saga. Plus 3%, 43, 36. This is a competitive card in Commander and Modern. Maybe Legacy too. This is why the card's so expensive. It's seen play in multiple formats pretty well. Greta Oromancy plus 5%, 2089. I got a cool version of this thanks to DJ Longhair. Check it out. This card is awesome for those enchantment decks because I love my enchantments. I love my dinos. I love my zombies. I have my favorites in Magic the Gathering. And it looks like plus 10% down here. Twilight Mire is up to $10 about. That's another good land to get. Whoop, whoop. Twilight Mire. All right. Top 5 cards going down. Super rad. All right. Down 9%, 43.86. Uber Yagmoth. That's more like just settling. It's not seen. 9% looks like a large drop, but it's not really dropping right now. The first sliver down 6%, 41.20, just chilling there up top. There's some movement.
That card's annoying.
Yeah. Oh, Cascade's the best. All right. Cascade and Discover, my 2 favorite mechanics right now. I need more Cascade and Discover in my life. I remember when Cascade first came out. Do you remember? Pepper Farm remembers. All right. Sword of Feast of Famine, down 3%, 33.98. Pretty good. Love it. It's pretty solid. I know. Hillbilly, you have this card, don't you?
Yep, sure do.
Yeah, it's just chilling there. That's not a big movement. So it's settling right in. Underground River down 13%. This is a big move, 749. This card is one of those also solid cards to pick up when trading fodder and stuff. So grab your copy now. Ulamog Infinite Gyre. I'm still looking to trade for this for a Gix Yawgmoth Parader if possible. 36.46 down 3%. It is awesome. It is here for you. Then the biggest mover down here, Amber Coleon's Tour, Torn. This is definitely a modern card because this is banned in Commander. 14.99 down 4%. Ta-ta. And that, my friends, has been the movers and shakers.
Cool.
Ooh. Yeah, right. Ooh, there's a lot of comments. Oh, let's see. I'm bummed I'm missing some stuff, but didn't have to begin. Okay. I feel you. Different strokes. Where? Oh, they're talking to each other. Google, better Google lands. And still needs that steakhouse. All right. Chat was chatting with each other. Be chatting. So we're at the tie-in of the show where we're just chilling, chillaxing for a few minutes. How are things going? Anything on your mind today, Taco Hillbilly?
Not really.
No, mostly just been chilling out.
Just chilling out, feet
I'm,
rested up, just looking through your binder.
I'm still
Yes,
trying.
sir.
I'm still trying to get to 400 subs so I can do a giveaway.
Hillbilly's trying to get to 400 subscribers. It's what gets him going. It's what makes him go. You know, if you spend $100 on YouTube, you can buy your subscribers.
Right now, I'm at 344.
344. That's pretty good. It's not horrible, not bad.
Yeah, I just lost. I just lost one here the other day.
They come and go. That's the truth.
That they do.
I'm surprised I haven't dropped a subscriber yesterday, especially after our banning.
Yep.
But still, it happens. So someone tried getting us to coaxing us to saying a super big bad word yesterday, Taco, and I'm not going to mention what word. So they got banned.
Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Very, very quickly.
James Willis says, "Oh yeah, we had a ban of chatter. We got I got my magic on my mind and my mind on my magic. Living in a magic paradise. I spend most of my life living in a magic paradise. I know where you're going with that. Oh man,
Oh,
Now,
I got a question.
what's up?
You ever heard of a card called Kataki War's Wage?
Kataki's War Rage. That sounds like it's from original Kamigawa.
Maybe.
What's it do?
Oh, it's a 1 and a white legendary creature spirit. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. Good artifact hate.
Oh yeah.
I was just wondering if y'all ever heard of it.
It's War Rage.
War's Wage.
War is the wage. All right. Yeah, it's from original Kamigawa, and it's been reprinted in a master set. All artifacts at the beginning of your upkeep have sacrificed artifact unless pay 1. Yep, there's a blue version of this card called something orb. Back in the day that does the same thing, but this is pretty good for a 2 drop. Yep, that is like it's on the list. It was printed in modern masters, and it's originally from Civ. I remember Civ as a Kamigawa when it first came out. Do you remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
No.
That was in 2005, Home Skillet. That's when I started getting into Magic.
Oh.
You know, one of the best cards to come from that set was Sensei's Divining Top. That whole block.
That was before my time.
It's before your time. Before your time.
Yeah, because I didn't start playing until about 2015. Well, early 2016.
Yeah. That's pretty good. That's actually not bad. And now we're rolling, we're trolling, and we're going to the shill section.
All right. Now I'll be doing some Commander this afternoon around 2 o'clock Central Time. And if you want to play, just let me know, and I will send you a link. Right now I'm looking for the stream so I can put my Discord link in.
No.
But if you want to play, all you do is let me know in my Discord, and I'll send you a link to play the game. And really, that's all I had to share.
All right. Do you want to say anything, Taco?
No, sir, I'm good.
He's good.
I stepped on Chasey's nose.
All right. So today is Saturday. So tonight at 8 p.m. we're gonna do a Commander game tonight. We're gonna try to get that a full roster so we can stream it, have fun, have a blast. It's gonna be good. Hillbilly's upgraded his deck, which he kind of silently did in the background. So you're gonna be able to play with more powerful-ish decks as you want.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna play with my most busted deck. No, I'm not gonna play with my most busted deck, but come around, hang out if you want to play around 8 p.m. tonight. It'll be a blast. We'll stream it. We'll have a thing of it. It will be awesome to have you here. Now, don't forget, tomorrow morning we have a morning show for you here on this channel, Superfast Taurus News. I want to thank you guys for liking this video. I want to thank you, new subscribers, who subscribe while watching this video. You guys are awesome. Thank you, everybody, for coming to chat. TCG, DJ Longhair, James Willis, especially James Willis, because, if it wasn't for James Willis, this channel wouldn't be so amazing. Just fluff, add a little sugar to everything. But I want to thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being awesome. And remember, my friends, if it's a good day,
Right there is my Discord link in chat. If you're not part of my Discord, well, you can sign up for the Commander games.
woo! And it's time to party. Party.
Shockwave! What is your command, Megatron?
Subscribe for Magic the Gathering and other content for evil fun.
Fear not, Megatron. Cybertron shall remain.